Hold on to your helmets, racing fans. A seismic shift is happening in the world of Formula One broadcasting, and it's about to leave ESPN in the dust. In a game-changing move, F1 is ditching its longtime broadcast partner to rev up a brand new $600 million media deal. Buckle up, because this isn't just about changing channels. It's a complete overhaul of how Americans would experience the thrill of F1. For years, ESPN has been a major player in bringing motorsports to American viewers. They were a key broadcaster for NASCAR and had a long-standing relationship with the IndyCar Series, famously airing the Indianapolis 500. However, in 2019, NBC acquired the rights. But the story of Formula One's partnership with ESPN is a captivating one. Remember when ESPN reacquired the F1 broadcasting rights back in 2018?
It was a relatively quiet deal at the time, with ESPN simply simulcasting the international feed produced by Sky Sports. But then came Netflix's Drive to Survive. This docuseries was a game-changer, igniting a firestorm of interest in F1 across the United States. Viewership exploded, with races like the Miami Grand Prix drawing millions of viewers and smashing US viewership records. But here's where it gets controversial. Is ESPN to thank for the upsurge in popularity, or was it all Netflix? Now that phenomenal partnership is screeching to a halt. Formula One is set to supercharge its US presence with a landmark media rights deal. Apple and Formula One management have confirmed a 5-year partnership beginning in 2026. The deal, reportedly worth around $140 million annually, represents a 56% increase from the roughly $90 million that ESPN had been paying. This signals F1's confidence in Apple's ability to expand its reach far beyond traditional television. Under this new arrangement, every practice session, qualifying round, sprint race, and Grand Prix will be streamed live on Apple TV for subscribers. To ensure broad exposure across the United States, select races will be made available for free. And this is the part most people miss. Unlike Apple's MLS Season Pass, F1 fans won't face any additional fees beyond their standard Apple TV subscription. It's all included. Apple has ambitious plans to fully integrate Formula One into its vast ecosystem. They'll be weaving the sport into various apps and platforms, including Apple Nats, News, Music, Sports, and Fitness Plus. Eddie Q, Senior Vice President of Services at Apple, emphasized the company's reach, noting that their subscription base exceeds 45 million. This will provide F1 with unprecedented exposure to a massive audience. We're focused on quality and creating incredible content, and there is no more incredible content than Formula One. It's loved by viewers. It's growing tremendously, Q stated, highlighting the partnership's goal of elevating the sport's visibility in the US. Apple has already been promoting F1 through initiatives like the upcoming F1 movie starring Brad Pitt, further boosting the sport's profile. That movie already grossed nearly $630 million prior to release. F1 CEO Stefano Domenicali emphasized the cultural and technological alignment behind this partnership. We know the power that they have, the technology that they have. We know that they share the same passion on F1. This is not something that is negotiable. This is something that has to be at the base of a partnership and collaboration, he said. Domenicali stressed that Apple's ability to embed the sport into the daily lives of American viewers is crucial. To truly grow in the US, F1 must be part of the culture. You wake up in the American houses and you talk about the sport. You talk about the events. The transition won't bring any changes for F1's existing in-house streaming service, F1 TV. Moving forward, the service will only be accessible to Apple TV subscribers, but it will remain free for those with a subscription. Apple and F1 haven't revealed the exact financial details behind this move, but it promises to consolidate streaming under one global platform while potentially boosting Apple TV subscriptions. Could this lead to a future where all major sports are exclusively streamed through tech giants? ESPN released a statement praising the partnership, saying, We're incredibly proud of what we and Formula One accomplished together in the United States and look forward to a strong finish in this final season. We wish F1 well in the future. The move has also been met with excitement from teams and stakeholders. Cadillac F1 team CEO Dan Tauris expressed optimism, stating, "Cadillac F1 is incredibly excited about today's announcement." Over the course of making the movie, from the teams, the drivers, the fans, this cutting-edge technology, innovation, everything about it we think is a perfect marriage of Apple TV and Formula One being the exclusive provider. With this 5-year deal, F1 hopes to massively accelerate its American growth, turning its races into both a sporting and cultural phenomenon. Meanwhile, as F1 prepares for its new chapter, a NASCAR track is gearing up to offer its own brand of world-class thrills. Austin's Circuit of the Americas, COTA, is set to redefine theme park thrills in 2026 with the launch of COTALAND. COTALAND at the Circuit of the Americas is coming alive, offering visitors a sneak peek of its attractions during the Formula One weekend. The park boasts 2 steel roller coasters, a drop tower, a log ride, and family-friendly activities like a Jeep safari, a giant swing, a smaller coaster, and a carousel. The star attraction is the Circuit Breaker, a coaster that climbs 130 feet, pauses on a 90-degree tilt, and then plunges riders through tunnels at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. "I think it's one of the most amazing rides around. It's gonna be so great," said Matt Huggy, COTALAND's operations VP. The second steel coaster, Palindrome, is nearly ready to join the lineup. Painted a striking blue, it lifts riders vertically, corkscrews over a roadway, climbs a spike, and then reverses the entire course. Huggy shared, "The very end, the spike, that hop skip that we've added to it is just a unique element that you don't see very often." That's a very fun kind of way of introducing something a little bit unique to the audience. Like, hey, I've never done that before. Dining is also set to be a highlight at Turn 20, a 2-story restaurant located along the track's iconic final curve. Hughie described it as one of the largest restaurants I've ever seen in a theme park, being able to produce over 1,000 meals an hour. With indoor climate-controlled seating and a rooftop bar offering panoramic views, Turn 20 promises to be a coveted spot during major race weekends. "I think the guests will be so thrilled at the uniqueness of what this park is," Hughie said. "I think the best way to put it is we will be Austin." So, what do you think? Is this a smart move for Formula One? Will Apple be able to take F1 to the next level in the US? And what does this mean for the future of sports broadcasting? Share your thoughts in the comments below.